Hey there, future Jaguars, and welcome to South Texas College. For today's Jaguar Talk, I have invited Dr. Rebecca De Leon to discuss the dual credit programs and the benefits of enrolling in college credit courses during high school. Hello, Dr. De Leon. Can you tell us about the dual credit programs?
Yes, our dual credit programs here at South Texas College is a nationally accredited program. Our program is accredited by the National Alliance of Concurrent Enrollment Partnerships. We are the first and only in the state of Texas to receive this accreditation this past May. So what does that mean? That truly means that our program is held to the highest standards in both quality and rigor. And so with that in mind, we provide our dual credit students 4 options. The first option are the dual credit courses. This is leading into core curriculum. Many know it as your basics. These are courses offered at our high school approved sites. The second option is our career and technical education courses. And so this is for students that know they want to go forth in this career path, but most importantly, earn a certificate or an associate's degree. Our third is our designated high schools. In collaboration with our partnering school districts, which we have 21 here in the Rio Grande Valley within Hidalgo and Starr counties, they go forth and through the Texas Education Agency have been approved to receive these designations. These are your early college high school, your T-STEM, and your P-TECH campuses. So we work with these students if they're seeking to earn from 15 credit hours up to an associate's degree. And most importantly, this associate's degree is received before they graduate from high school. So truly a milestone for our students. And the fourth option is our Academies program. And this was founded about in 2005. And so with that, they go forth and they earn an associate's degree. This is a selective program. Students apply in the 10th grade, and then they go forth and complete the classes with us in a cohort-based model during the 11th and 12th grade years. The classes are taught by our STC faculty here at our STC campuses. And so this is specific to those students that know they want to pursue the STEM fields, or most importantly, high demand fields as well.
So what are some of the benefits that students have taking dual credit programs?
Well, most importantly, it's a jump start. It's a jump start for our students in high school to know that they can take college courses, whether they take them at their high school campus or they decide that it may be a course that's only offered here through South Texas College on our campuses. And so they also have access to all of the resources available to our traditional students, whether this be through library services or this be through our Center of Learning Excellence. And another key piece that is truly essential for our students is advising. So we have a team dedicated. This is our dual credit pathways team. And if they're in the Academies program, our Academy staff is also very essential to ensure that the advising piece is completed. And why is this so important? Because a lot of times our students will come and say, I don't know what classes to start with. Where should I begin? And this team helps to guide them along the way. And we make sure that they're taking the classes that apply to their major and that it helps them along the way to make sure they're on track to most importantly complete their degrees.
And so it is very important that we mention that there is no cost affiliated to taking these classes.
Yes, this is something South Texas College has offered for over 20 years. It is free of cost. And I know a lot of times we'll have questions, well, what do I have to pay for if they're taking college courses at the high school sites? Nothing. They truly have the opportunity to enroll and they go forth and take the courses, like I said, that apply to their major. That's one of the key pieces that we want to ensure. And they remain on track to complete. And once again, it is free of cost.
Mm-hmm. And if students are interested in joining these programs, what is the first step for them to enroll into the courses?
The first step would definitely be speak to your high school counselor. Let them know that you are interested in taking dual credit courses at South Texas College. We work very closely with our partnering school districts. I think that's something that's very important for us as a college. Is we are in that partnership. So we work with the high school counselors, the support staff at our partnering school districts, and what we make sure to do is we guide them along the process. What does a student need to do to apply? What is the timeline? That's very important for our schools. Like right now, we're already preparing for the spring semester. We need to ensure that students have completed, if the courses require TSI testing, or if they decide we need to make sure that we have them already apply. So if this is something that our students already know that they want to go forth and start pursuing, the first step, most definitely, speak to your high school counselor, help them they'll be there to help, and our team as well to navigate them through that process.
And so what students qualify to get into these courses?
So we have both the academic and the career and technical. So if you're looking to go through the academic tracks, for instance, they want to pursue biology, then we need to make sure that they start taking their TSI tests. And our school districts are excellent in doing so. They provide that opportunity for them to test there at their high schools. But we also offer the option for them to test here at South Texas College. Now, there is a cost associated with that. So our team is available to answer any of those questions if they choose to go that route. Now, for your career and technical classes, it may not require. It all depends on which track they're selecting. So that's why I said it's very important to initiate that conversation already with their counselors. Don't wait till the last minute, because we want to ensure that the student is prepared, the application is submitted by the timeline, but most importantly, that they are registered and they're prepared. They have their textbooks. They have all of the key pieces for them to be successful in their courses.
And so what type of support is provided? I know you were mentioning, the library. Can we speak a little bit more about the actual academic support services that we offer to these students?
Definitely. I know a lot of times we'll hear from students and they say, I'm struggling in my English course. What do I do? Where can I go? Our Center for Learning Excellence. And don't think the pandemic is stopping you or stopping us in any way. This is free of cost. So you can go and attend our tutoring sessions here in person or online. And one of the key pieces with this is in all of your courses that you are taking. Please don't feel like you cannot succeed in your classes. Our team is available here at the Center for Learning Excellence to go ahead and provide the guidance for them, provide the tutoring that they need. We also have our library services. If a student doesn't have a computer or the software that is required, for instance, in our cybersecurity courses, then we have that option here where the student can go ahead and select a time when they can come and visit here at our computer labs. If they need help with certain textbooks, the library is available as a resource. And so that's a really key piece for our students. And we want them to know that all of these resources are available to them free of cost. And that's really important. Another key piece, I know right now with the pandemic, there's been a lot of changes, but we have many opportunities also for our students to participate in student activities. That's a key piece for our students so that they're aware that all resources available to our students here at South Texas College are available to our dual credit students.
And so one of the things that I want to emphasize is that the dual credit courses are just as, just as valuable as regular college credit courses, correct?
They most definitely are. And I know that is a lot of times a misconception that the courses that are offered through dual credit are not to the same value, are not held to the same rigor. Therefore, when a student is seeking to go to a university or to attend a university, it doesn't transfer. No, that's not true. Now, a key piece, like I mentioned, is advising. And so that's where our team is essential. And so is our transfer center. We have a transfer center here available on our campus in which they work with our students. They help to answer questions, to connect them with those that can help to ensure that, one, the classes that they're taking, as I mentioned, are applied to their major. Secondly, as well, when they are transferring for the degrees, that's another key piece. And so I want to ensure that our community knows that please don't listen to these misconceptions. We are here to help our students, and it is truly a benefit not only for our students of the Rio Grande Valley, but most importantly, our families, because we work with many first-generation students who may not be aware of this process. But don't let that stop you. We're here to help. That's a key piece of what our family does here at STC. And this misconception right there is one that we continuously try to tackle to ensure that we are here to help and guide the students and make sure they are taking the classes that are transferable to their degree, their next option, their next, path along the way that they choose to go forth and pursue.
My very last question for you is, who teaches these courses?
So our dual credit courses are taught both by high school teachers and STC faculty. Now let me go back to the first one. Our high school teachers, they are approved. They go through the same approval process that's required for our STC full-time faculty. And so that is one thing that we truly want to ensure is that the classes are held to that rigor. So that is a key piece. They go through the same interview process. They go through the same approval process, through the same professional development. And that is why our courses and our overall program is nationally accredited, because we demonstrated, and we truly do. And what we do is to ensure that the classes are held to the same rigor that any college course is being taught, whether it be here at South Texas College or at any other institution that is accredited.
And speaking from personal experience, I mean, I myself was a dual credit student back in high school.
Me too.
And I mean, and so, I mean, I just really hope that, students take advantage of this opportunity to, complete their courses during high school, at no cost, and, just get ahead in college.
Most definitely, and I'm right there with you. I took classes while I was in high school. During that time, it was just the option, our first option, which is our basics, our core. And so completing those 17 hours truly allowed me to have that jump start. And now serving as dean, I truly feel, and that's why I'm here today, because I'm an advocate. I love what South Texas College offers to all of our students here in the Rio Grande Valley. And a lot of times we may hear from other individuals, such as they're not from one of our partnering school districts. But that doesn't stop them. We have options available for them as well. And so we want them to know, and I want for everyone to know, that South Texas College, just like it impacted your life and my life, it's a jump start. It provides that opportunity for students to get ahead and to know that college is for all.
Thank you for the information, Dr. Dillon, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you so much. Take care.
So there you have it. Take advantage of this opportunity and speak to your counselor if you're interested in enrolling. Thank you for following along, and if you want more information, make sure to follow us on YouTube. Until next time, Jaguars, keep learning.